Okay, are you writing all of these down? The next item on your list, the next element on your list is movement. Our bodies are designed for movement. Our bodies are not designed for sitting and laying down and doing nothing. Our bodies are designed for movement. We need to move our bodies. When we are not sleeping, we need to move our bodies. The less you move your body, the less healthy your body is. It actually wants to move. It needs to move. And if you are feeling pain in your body, what that is actually indicating is that there is a lack of movement. Your muscles want to contract and relax and contract and relax. And it's that process that teaches your body how to move and how to be healthy and how to circulate blood and water all throughout your body. If your body is not moving, your blood is not moving. Your lymph is not moving. Lymph fluid is the type of fluid that runs throughout your body that has your immune system. All of your immune cells run through your lymph vessels, but there is no pump to move that lymph fluid throughout your body. The only pump you have is movement. When you move and stretch your body, you're moving that lymph and you are actually circulating your immune system. It works better. And now what I mean by movement is, now if you have a job where you are doing some sort of a repetitive motion, you're doing some sort of, if you're moving things back and forth like this on a regular basis, that's your job, and you're moving along, that is not necessarily moving because you're doing the same thing over and over again. What I mean by movement is doing something out of your normal daily routine. Get outside and move your body. Go for a walk, ride your bike, swim, do some exercise, do some yoga. Try something new, try something different. Just have fun, enjoy yourself, move your body, get your breath going, get your heart rate up. When you do that, you're actually healing your body. Your body needs this movement to happen. Movement circulates. It circulates the blood, the lymph, the water throughout your body, but movement also cleanses your body. Now think about this. If you had a dirty dish, and it was really dirty, like you had some lasagna on there and it's all dried up. If you would take that dish and you would put it in some soapy water and just let it sit there, it's not going to clean itself. You could maybe let it sit there for a month or two in that water, and maybe that water will dissolve some of the stuff on that plate, but it's not going to get clean until you actually take something and you rub on that plate. You get movement going there. The same thing happens in your body. If you're not moving, your body is stagnating. All of those toxins that are stuck in your tissues are just sitting there. They're not moving. They're not going out of your body. You don't want toxins in your body because then that turns into illness. If you move your body, if you circulate, you're actually cleansing your body. You're pushing out all those toxins. Every time you contract and expand your muscles, you're squeezing out all those toxins. You're squeezing out the toxins and you're refreshing it with fresh new fluid and blood. You're cleansing your body every time you move. And don't you want a clean body inside? Now, another form of movement would be massage. A good massage. There's some bad massages out there, so you want to get a good massage. But what the massage does, even though you're not moving, you're being moved. What the massage does is it circulates the blood and the fluid for you. It gets the muscles to lengthen and contract and lengthen and contract just by the gentle movements of the therapist who's doing the work on you. It cleanses your body and it heals you. It's a passive process. You're not participating in it, but you're still getting movement. When you're moving yourself, when you're exercising, that's an active process. You're involving your own brain and your own neurological system to function, to move those muscles. And when you do that, when you engage your brain with movement, you're actually teaching your body how to be healthy.
I have a question. I missed what he said. What is that? So all of these things you're saying, moving, eating, I'm not sure how it's going to help me.
Toxins
something about avoiding
are
something.
in our environment. They're in our food. They're in the air that we breathe, in the homes that we live. They're everywhere. Toxins are things, unnatural things that our bodies do not need to live. Toxins can be chemicals. They can be pathogens, bacteria, parasites, anything like that. The carpet that you walk on, most likely, it's going to have some sort of toxins in it. Chemicals that keep stains off of the carpet. The detergents that you use to wash your clothes, if you don't use a natural product, it's going to have some sort of toxins that really are not appropriate for your body. When any kind of toxin gets onto your body, whether it's on your skin or in your mouth or in your lungs, it goes into your body, it goes into your bloodstream, and it goes through your liver, and your liver has to process it. And it has to figure out what to do with it. And when it realizes that it's something that doesn't belong in here, this is not a food, this is not a nutrient, this is some sort of strange chemical that I don't know what it is, it's going to make an effort to get rid of it. But if you're constantly experiencing toxins, if you're living in an unhealthy environment with lots of smog and smoke, or you are around chemicals all the time, or just living your daily life, driving your car on the street, you're going to experience toxins. And that's just a part of living. We can't avoid it. But when you keep your body healthy, by following the 7 steps that I talk about here today, your body has the knowledge and it has the strength to cleanse out those toxins naturally. Now, after you move, you need some rest. And that's the next item on your list there, rest. There needs to be that contrast between movement and action and rest. The body heals itself only when it's at rest. If you're constantly running throughout your day, you're constantly thinking, you're constantly on email, and then you get home and you're constantly doing things around the house, and then you get to bed, you just flop down on the bed and you crash. That is your body in exhaustion. Your body needs rest. It needs rest to heal itself. When you are at rest, that is when your muscles repair themselves. That's when your nerves repair themselves. Your brain becomes active because it's starting to activate all of these functions within your body to heal the cells in your body. But if you don't rest, it's not going to happen. So if you get 4 hours of sleep every day, and you think, well, I can do it because I'm a go-getter, you're actually going and getting yourself sick. You need to rest and rest your body. Now let's go back to massage. Massage is movement, but at the same time, it's rest. You think about that. You are passively lying on the table. Somebody is moving your body for you. But what's actually happening, though, is that your nervous system is beginning to relax and soften. Your digestive system will begin to work better. When you rest and your body is out of stress, all of the energy goes out of your muscles and into the function of your body. Your brain, your breathing, your heart, your digestion, all works better when you're calm and at rest. So when you're getting a massage, you're getting movement with rest and relaxation at the same time. Take some time out of your day, too, to just pause. Just breathe and stop. Allow your mind to settle. Allow your body to settle. Go outside and just breathe the air. When you breathe in your belly, you are telling your body, I am okay. When you're resting, you're telling your body, I'm okay, it's time to heal. Now, a lot of us have our mind going all the time. And when our mind is going constantly, it doesn't know how to stop. And that is where meditation comes in. Meditation is rest for the brain. Now, for most people who haven't meditated before, there are lots of different ways to do that. You can find CDs, you can find gurus, but all you really need to do is sit and breathe and concentrate on your breath. You could do this. Make a practice every day, once a day, to sit down, put a little timer in front of you for 1 minute only. sit down, start your timer, close your eyes, and breathe in your belly. Concentrate on just the breath going in and out of your body. As you breathe in and out for that 1 minute, your mind is probably going to give you some ideas. It's going to say that we need to go to the grocery store. It's going to say we need to take care of that laundry. But when that happens, tell your mind, no, I'm breathing. I'm resting right now. And eventually, you'll find if you make that a regular practice, you will have less of those thoughts that are not appropriate. The thoughts about the lists that you need to do, the thoughts about the people in your life. You'll find that those thoughts will become less abundant and easier to manage, until eventually you might have periods of a few minutes at a time where your mind is completely blank.
I have a question. So when I meditate, I close my eyes and I breathe. And like if I'm feeling really good, I'll kind of feel like I fall asleep. So how do you suggest that I make sure that I'm awake while I'm meditating so I can really be in touch with that relaxation?
Falling asleep while meditating is a process that doesn't help you meditate. So the best way to meditate to prevent you from falling asleep, one, is get enough rest first of all. If you're exhausting yourself all the time, and you're tired all the time, as soon as you sit down and rest, your body is going to want to sleep. So first, make sure that you're getting the proper rest you need. The next thing is, when you actually go to meditate, don't lie down. Sit. Sit upright, with your posture strong and comfortable. Not making an effort, not squeezing your muscles, not being tight, but just being upright. If you can actually sit in a chair and not have your back resting against that chair, you're just a little bit more forward and you're upright, that activity of being upright will keep your body active and conscious. It'll keep your consciousness active and conscious. So then you can concentrate on releasing those thoughts and opening up your mind and being at rest mentally. And that is where rest comes in. When you can bring your mind rest like that, it becomes so much more clear. You can think better. You can get more done. You can be more productive when you actually take that time to rest. It seems like an obnoxious little contrast that by stopping, I can actually get more done. But it's true. But you need to practice it yourself. You need to actually experience it yourself and find that the logic of that idea is actually true. The more you rest, the more you can get done. The healthier your body is. Just look at an animal. Look at a cat or a dog. See how much they rest. And their bodies are working fine. Their bodies are working perfectly. They can move around, they can jump, they can do anything because they are allowing their body to rest. You need to rest too. I like to rest. It makes me feel good. And the thing that I like to do is rest in nature. And that is the next element on your list, nature. This is so important because in our modern domestic society that we live in, we are inside all the time. And we have structures that take us away from the earth. We're always walking on concrete. We're always driving on cars, on cement. We're always taking ourselves away from earth and building these buildings that are so high off of the earth. We're disconnecting ourselves from our true nature because remember, we are nature. And when we try to pull ourselves out of that, our bodies suffer. When you go back into nature and you experience nature firsthand, your body begins to transform and heal. Another part of nature is sunlight. We need sunlight. Everything on earth needs sunlight, especially us. When you go out into the sun, there are chemical processes that happen within your body that can only happen with sunlight exposure. And what I mean by sunlight exposure is don't cover yourself up with clothing. Don't put sunscreen on. Be in the sun and let the sun heal you. Now, a lot of people, they talk about vitamin D. Vitamin D, there seems to be a deficit in this country right now where people are always on vitamin D. They go to the doctor, they get their vitamin D tested, and they find out, well, I'm low, and then the doctor will give you a supplement. Well, guess what? The supplement that you get, yeah, you're getting vitamin D in. Technically, you're getting the vitamin D that your body is technically needing. But it's not your vitamin D. Vitamin D is actually a hormone, and it's created within your body, and only your body creates it. And it gets created when you expose your skin to the sun. There's a complex process that involves the kidneys and the liver and sun exposure in your skin and all of that that creates the vitamin D in your body. It's not the same as the vitamin D that you get from a pill. That is manufactured vitamin D. And it's not exactly what your body needs. Your body needs its own real vitamin D. And you can only get that by going outside into the sun, exposing your body in the sun. Now, you don't have to be out there for an hour or two at a time and get yourself burned, because there are a lot of people out there who get burned very easily. I'm just saying, be outside for a short amount of time. Maybe 10, 15 minutes at a time. If you get into a bathing suit and you lay outside, 10 minutes on one side, 10 minutes on the other, and then go. You don't need to do a whole lot. Your body has so much power that it gets from the sun. It doesn't need a whole lot. So, we have 6 elements here. But I said there are 7. I'd like you to think about what the last element might be. Can you guess what it might be? You'll thank me for it.
Friendships? Maybe relationship with God, some kind of spiritual practice. You know, when I look back at my, thinking about happy memories. When I think about life today, or somebody who's thinking about being in the present, not thinking ahead or thinking about what happened in the past, but actually being really connected with what's happening right now. Is that the right answer?
Okay, the last element is gratitude. Be grateful. Be grateful for anything and everything. Attitude is everything. And when you have an attitude of being thankful for everything, your life changes. Be thankful for your body, that you have a body, that you can use your body. Be thankful that you have these hands to communicate with and to work with. Be thankful that you have all of your family and your friends supporting you, and you have the food that you need, and you have all of the air that you need, all of the air. Everything you have is here for you. It's only here for you. And be grateful for it. Enjoy it. Make a list every day, or maybe even just once a week. Make a list of all the great things in your life that you are thankful for. When you do that, you are telling your body and you're telling your mind, look at all of this abundance that I have. When you have the feeling of abundance in your mind and in your body will create more of that abundance. Abundance is health. When you feel good, when you feel healthy, you are in abundance. And if you affirm that abundance by concentrating on the ideas that you are grateful for, then you just create more. And it becomes a snowball cycle of more and more and more greatness and health and love and life. And that's what we all want to do, is be healthy, be happy, be comfortable, feel well, and enjoy the life that we have to the best we can. So we've learned a lot here today, but we've learned a lot of simple things. We have 7 specific elements that you have right in front of you right now on that piece of paper. I hope you were writing. And those elements are going to keep you healthy. But it's your responsibility. Only you can do it. I can't do it for you. Doctors can't do it for you. The government can't do it for you. Only you. It's your self-responsibility. And when you take that responsibility in hand, your life will transform. So take these steps, go out about your day, and feel healthy, and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.